Hey y'all, I am charting for the week and I just thought I would pop in and check on AI. AI had a really strong run, but it definitely pulled back this month. So I just wanted to chart it out and just see if I can find any opportunities. One thing about AI, man, this little stock can move. When it moves, it really moves. Like, don't let this pricing for you. This little stock is like the little engine that could. So I enjoyed trading it this past month, but I'm just looking to see where it is and just find some overall direction. So I'm charting it, but I'm also just kind of talking it through, and then we'll see kind of where we land starting on the monthly. And AI is still above the 10 SMA. For me, that is um, pretty bullish. And I also love that they had this double bottom at 1775 with the push above the 10 SMA. So that is showing some strength. But what I want to put up on the chart here is this clear resistance at 3370 right here. Had a double top on the monthly, which is strong, and I want to make that bold. Um, that this month, even with the pullback, we managed to hold above that. So I like that. Even though this candle is definitely looking weak, we held above a major previous level of resistance and it's holding as support for now. So that's important to note. Also, just want to make a note of um, this double bottom here. And why I think it's important is because you can see this month AI got right up there to it and then it had a really sharp rejection. And so that certainly is a level to keep an eye on if AI does try to move higher. Um, I also saw something else that I wanted to chart. I think this level here as well is one to watch. And I'm keeping all of these levels bold because it's on my monthly chart, but we had support here, support here, support here, resistance here, and then last month, May, pulled right up to that level, rejected, and then we're unable to hold above that level again this month. So 44.95, pretty much 45 is another important level to watch on the monthly. Now, what I do like about the monthly, aside from the 10 SMA and this double bottom and this double top now holding as support, is I like this rounding pattern that we're getting right here, this rounding shape. This to me is um, a bullish pattern and it resembles a cup and handle, which is a bullish pattern. So when I see this scallop, this upward scallop shape on a stock, that is showing me that it is definitely still looking bullish. So those are, some things that I can appreciate on the monthly chart that I want to keep an eye on. And now I think I think I do just want to see if I can do one more level, and it's going to be this one here. So right about like 5360. Just in case AI surprises us and tries to rip, I just want to have it charted. And then 6280, I'll come back and look at that later. I do want to move now over to the weekly. Actually, I'll just continue from this chart, leave my daily chart. So I'm going to move over to the weekly and let's see. So I'm going to turn off my SMAs here. Um, so definitely not a strong week for AI. We got this little tiny baby candle here. Um, and we got this very strong bearish candle the previous week. And I hate to, say it, but this could be a bearish three bar play setting up here. So the bearish three bar play would look like if AI opens somewhere around here and can't get higher, that it can definitely push lower. That's the bearish three bar play. So if it can't, for whatever reason, hold 3360, then it can certainly continue lower to the next level of support. So that's just something that catches my eye right off the bat on AI. Um, Let me see the weekly chart. I do note, want to note this clear support here, and that can be a little, I don't know, could be a little tricky, but it just depends on your trading plan, your trading style, um, because um, you certainly don't want to get aggressive with puts going into a major level of support. But if you wanted to, um, have a plan where you take puts here, like for example, this would be a great stop loss if it is a bearish three bar play. The stop loss would be here, um, and if AI gets that move down, then you would be out most of your position by the time we hit this first major support right here, 3364. And then if we break and continue lower, you scale out going into the next level of support, which is 31. So that's one way, to trade a bearish three bar play going into support. Again, I would just want to be out of most of the position before we hit 3377, and then just runners going into this next level. But clear support here on the weekly that you certainly want to be mindful of. And I don't want to make this support zone too high, but this entire area is really support on AI. For calls, that's a great thing. But we'll see if it can get the push higher. I feel like AI needs some kind of catalyst to get a good push to get out of this funk that it is in right now. And overall, what I'm looking at is AI had this beautiful uptrend going that it broke. It broke out of last week, and then this week it traded below this uptrend. So um, that is bearish. That's bearish. And I don't know that AI has enough juice to get a push higher as it stands right now. So, yeah, I don't know. I think that this zone right here, 3755 to 3695, is a level of resistance to keep an eye on. If AI does try to move higher, it needs to turn this into support. If it can turn this into support, then we can move back up to 39. And then, I mean, you know, it can really move if it can get over 39.40. Um, but that's what I see as I'm looking at the weekly. Um, I want to move over to the daily now, see how that is looking. And you can see how, yeah, AI rejected this level. So, and this candle, ooh, that is a gravestone doji, and it sounds as bad as it is. A gravestone doji is bearish, it's rejecting right at this previous level of resistance. But I mean, AI did have a little baby uptrend trying to go this week. It tried. I mean, it tried, but it definitely struggled here. So this is important to watch. I think this level will tell the story of where it goes from here. If it rejects, then we definitely continue that downtrend. And if it does reject there, we could have a little head and shoulders action going on right here. So shoulder over here, head here. This could become a shoulder if it can't get the push higher. Um, so yeah, that's what I see here. I don't think I want to add anything really additional. Actually, I do. I want to add a little level right there because I think this level is important intraday, um, and just for shorter term watch. And I'm going to make that one thinner. Um, but look at all the touches at this level. We have support here, resistance here, support, resistance, resistance, resistance here, and support here. So I'm looking for ways to root for AI. I am, because it is, um, I think, a stock that has potential, and I think it can, do something. This 38.33 level, I think another one to watch on the daily, um, that it needs to get that break. It needs to get above that level. So I'm going to set alerts. I'm going to keep an eye on it. Let's check the analyst ratings, see what they're saying about AI. Um, I want to say they had one that came in this week, and I believe it was a new um, analyst. Oppenheimer, yeah, this was their initial analysis. Oops, initial analysis on um, AI. It's it's at perform, which means it's on par with the rest of the sector. Um, so yeah, they didn't give a price target, any of that. Um, but it's a decent place to start. Um, and then, oh, they did get this one a few days um, ago, earlier this week, and it was a neutral. So they did change the price target to 29, which is below where AI is trading right now. So I don't know. I think it's just one to watch. This stock is one to watch. I'm not counting it out, but I think there's opportunities for sure going up, and opportunities for sure going down. I feel like there's more opportunity though on the upside. I don't necessarily um, want to look for opportunities on the downside on AI right now. Um, so yeah, I'm going to add a little minor zone right here, because as I'm looking at this level, I don't want to just have a bunch of lines, but I think this resistance here, and support here makes this level important as well. So this entire area I am watching. I'm watching to see if AI can hold. So that's my analysis on AI this week. If it can hold, if we can get this push over this level, turn it into support, we move back up to 38.43. That's a nice price target. I think you have another price target here at 39.29. And then from there, you can head up to 41. Definitely want to keep an eye on 40. It's a cycle level to see if it can hold there. And then I think we can keep going up from there to 42, 43, 43.80, and up to this stronger level of 45. So that's what I'm looking at on AI this week.